Good day, everyone. Happy Sunday to you. I would really love to share with you what happened in church today because I was really blessed, and I know you'll be blessed. Just watch.
We are seated together with him. I'm not God, but I want to play the role because we are playing a role. Now, imagine yourself sitting. This is Tinubu, our president. And yes, Tinubu is our president, whether we like it or not. And we owe him our prayers. Let's get some things right. Don't join people who just talk anyhow. Are you hearing me? He's our president. Now, you have the privilege of sitting close to him. That is an open check, number one. We are using Tinubu now. What about God that says, "Na so me and you dey"? We are seated together in heavenly places. You cannot be following the most high God and be the most low. Now, it gives you the opportunity to whisper. Whisper something to me. Don't let them hear. Touch me and whisper. You hear what we talk? That's the privilege you have with God. Before another person go here, you and your papa don't settle. That's the privilege. So sometimes, when I've experienced this as a young Christian, when people think as a result of one or two things, this guy don't fuck up. Now, you are the one rating me like that. Me and God, we don't pass that level, sis. Don't allow men's opinion and judgment condition your destiny. You are seated together with God. If it's sin you want to confess, now you and them. Thank God we not get father for the church. Have we called you to confession room one day? So I don't need to know your confession. Tell your God that you are with, except you are not born again. That is when you cannot be in this position. But if you are born again, this is how you are with God. Know it now. If you are born again, this is your position with God. Believe it. And then you find out that you will build a cordial, healthy relationship with God. God is not as far as you think. If you are privileged to sit with the governor of Delta State like this now, ain't there, you there. If it's appointment you need, that's the opportunity for you to whisper. Just say, "Sir, yes." You see, this man is a politician. If I tell you what he said now, and that is it. He was able to whisper that to me because of the right of closeness. And I tell you this, when the president is seated there, it doesn't matter who is here. That person is under the president's covering. It's under. There's what they call, before the president comes, they call it in the military, combing. They will come into the place and comb the place. Make sure there are no explosives. And then his chair that he will sit, they will turn it face down. Nobody gets near there once they have combed the area. I've seen it live. And then when he comes, you see the ADC goes and they will arrange the chair and he sits. So any person that has the privilege to sit close like this, whether the person is mad, the authorities, the security, they have the right to press that person. So, because you are like this with God, the heavenly armies are on guard over you. What cannot happen to God cannot happen to you. The only time it can is when you leave that position. Then you are on your own. But this is where you are. I said, this is where you are. When Papa came, for the first time, I had the privilege. I said, may they dress the chair near. Because I know that was opportunity for me to be one-on-one with him. And I told him some things to his ear. Even if I don't get matter to talk, I'll just see, he go see, bring it. I'll whisper to him. Closeness brought about by the opportunity given by him to come here and for me to sit with him. We are seated together in heavenly places. Somebody say seated together. Say seated together. Now imagine in your mind now the opportunity you have when you are seated close to somebody. Now picture it with God. What is your problem? You can report that matter to him. If they were disturbing you in your shop before, and then you are now opportune to be with Governor Sheriff Oberowori, you say, hello sir, I don't know, the local government chairman, I don't know, if they send some person, you go report him. Because you have the right, that moment, you have the right. Go say, don't worry, I will take care of that. Don't worry, I will instruct the commissioner for infrastructure. Nobody they yell, tete a tete. When last did you do tete a tete with God? Quietly. Nobody knows you are praying in your house. Nobody knows. Sometimes I will just be in the house like this. Nobody is hearing, but the house will be filled with the presence of the Lord. Lord, I'm going to Lagos today. Clear the path for me. Somebody say alaka. And then you get up and nobody know that you have encountered divinity. And then you come out and things begin to bow for you. Why? Because of who you are seated with. Who you are seated with determines what happens to and for you. You are seated with God. Who is the master physician? Jesus. For the past 3 years, I've been having chest pain. Heal me. Glory. He will tell you are before Rofeka. My name is Rapha. I am the balm of Gilead. Rise up to your feet. You can go back to your seats. In Hebrews 5:4, it says, no man taketh this honor unto himself. It's not because you choose to be there. He chose you. He said, you are seated together with me. He's the one that called you. Now you come on short leaves. You on short leaves, come. Come up. Come up. Who called him? No man taketh this honor unto himself. Sit here. Whisper something to me. Should I tell you what he said? I will not tell you. It's because of the relationship and by virtue of the privilege, position he has with me. Relationship. So they are taking advantage and making use of this relationship. Friends, that's the position you have with God. You say, but I cannot be that close to God. I'm a sinner. By the time you get there, begin to confess your sin to him. Can I tell you something? The sin where you commit, left for man, nobody will forgive you. Oh, you didn't hear me? Nobody will forgive you. It's yes, some people can tell you they have forgotten. Nah, lie. It's only God that can forgive you. That's why you have to take advantage of the privilege you have with him. Go on your knee, close your door, bow your head, talk to him, pour your heart to him. If you are complaining, complain to him. Go back to your seat. Nobody can interfere between you and your God. Nobody. Settle your matter with God and don't care what any other person is saying. For let God be true and all men Belials.